Hi, I'm Bobby McCoy. I'm from Carlisle, Iowa, and I'm a mom of 8 kids, 7 of whom share the same birthday. Going into this, we knew that septuplets had never been born healthy before, and that there had actually been one previous set recorded, and 4 of those babies did not survive. And so we knew that if we got to the end of this and that everyone was doing well, that it would be nothing short of a miracle. Well, our friends Bob and Jenny Brown had been longtime users of Melaleuca products. Jenny had explained to me previous to this that she used the Melaleuca vitamins. Right from that day I was taking them. I think it was 3 times a day even that I was taking vitamins, and continued that way up until I got to about my 30th week in the pregnancy. We scheduled delivery for a Wednesday morning on November 19th, and through the course of delivery, we were able to see that the babies were really, really healthy, that they were not small for their gestational age. They were right where they should have been, right within normal weight gain for a 30-week pregnancy. But then I think the most amazing part of it was not so much that we carried him to 30 weeks and that they were all doing well, but that typically when you have multiples, they are very small, not comparable to what a singleton birth would be. And all of our kids were in the completely normal range for birth weight for their gestation, which they shouldn't have been. The only way that we could account for it was, number 1, because God had caused it, and number 2, because I had gotten such good nutrition through using the Vitality Pack. Life today at my house is very fast-paced. There's always something happening. Energy for me is very important with so much going on in my life. And I have noticed over the past months that I don't have as much energy as I used to have. And I'm not quite sure if that's just because I'm getting older or what. But I do notice that on the days when I have not taken the Vitality Pack, that I do not have the energy that I need to get me through my workday and all the responsibilities that are waiting at home afterwards. But on the mornings when I make sure that I have taken the Vitality Pack with the illegal fructose complex, I'm not only able to get through the whole workday, but I can get home, do laundry, get supper on the table, get kids to bed, and make it through my day just fine. From this whole experience, I have learned that Melaleuca products are something that can be trusted, and I have the evidence that they work.
I had no idea. I had no clue that the reason why I was so tired and so exhausted during the day was due to a lack of nutrition. I thought I was just like every other mom out there. I thought it was normal to be as tired as I was, chasing around 2 very active little kids, doing all the mom duties and laundry and dishes and grocery shopping and keeping the house clean, which is impossible with a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old. It's hard. I thought it was normal. And I found recently that it's not. It's not normal to be that tired. And now that I know that I was lacking that nutrition and I'm able to change that, it's amazing how much energy I have now. I am up long enough to put them to bed and baths and playtime and movie time. And once they're in bed, then I have time to myself and I'm able to do things around the house that I wasn't able to do when they were awake, and get laundry done and dishes and all the typical mom things that need to be done before the next day starts.
About 2 years ago, I got a call from my doctor's office telling me that my bone density was low, that I had osteoporosis. Along with this diagnosis, they wanted to also check my vitamin D level. So we did that. It showed my vitamin D was low. So I wanted to tell my friends about this because I wanted them to be aware that they could too have osteoporosis and they should get checked. So I started with my friend up the street, and she told me about these vitamins that she was taking and what a huge impact that they had had on her health. So I started taking the Vitality 4, and at this point, I'm happy to report I just had another vitamin D test, and it showed that my vitamin D level was now in optimal range. It had actually doubled in the last 18 months. So I feel really good about taking the Vitality 4, and it also tells me that this oligofructose complex that they're telling us about, that it's really doing the things that they say.
I have taken vitamins my whole life, right? And I've always trusted the fact that, you know, maybe they weren't supposed to give me the energy, but they're supposed to make me healthier, and, you know, energy would be a good, you know, side effect. But I've never, ever felt a difference with taking vitamins. Even, you know, the higher quality ones, never felt a difference. So, you know, when I started with Melaleuca vitamins, I was pretty skeptical, and I usually am with things, so I need to try it for myself for me to be convinced. So when I started with the Vitality Pack, honestly, I wasn't expecting to feel a difference until somebody pointed it out to me that, where are you getting all this energy? And then, you know, the only thing that I was doing differently was taking the Vitality Pack. And for me, as a mom of 3 small children, it's a huge deal to have enough energy to get me through the end of the day.
I have noticed a significant difference in my hair, my nails, my skin, and my energy level. I love the Vitality Pack with the oligofructose complex.
So when the test came back, the endocrinologist called me and she said, the vitamins are perfect. You're in a perfect range. And I got the report the same time she did, and we read through them together. And the numbers were perfect. Vitamin D, 33.5, in a range of, you know, right in the range where it should have been. We had iron, 329, again, in the perfect range. Vitamin B12, 587, perfect. You know, there's no question at all, we're living in stressful times, and whether it's financial stress or job stress, these things all impact your immune system and your energy level and your ability to perform and succeed. And so I think it's especially important to fill the gap and make sure you've got good nutrition. And for us, oligofructose is the answer to that.
It's totally changed my life. Completely changed it. If it wasn't for these vitamins, I would be taking a nap right now.